So what we're working with today is I've got some shingles. This one's about to fall off. You can see where it's been flapping in the wind. This one right here is already detached. And then this one is barely hanging on as well. So usually what I like to do is just get anything loose to where this thing's gonna stick. Nope. That one was just barely hanging on too. So it don't really make much difference if they're on or off. We'll just, I like to put them back where they, because they're kind of like a puzzle. This one don't meet up. This one's perfect for right here. So get everything out. Putting this up underneath it is just to stick that back down. And usually a pretty good bead is sufficient. But since it is ripped up here, I like to put a bead where it's ripped as well. If they're just loose and flapping, then just one bead right in the middle is usually will suffice. And anytime I see something like that too, I can see the tar paper in between this crack. Alrighty, so there's one down. That's just what it looks like. And I don't spread it or anything like that because I use the shingle. As you can see, it's pretty good where it's covering that crack where it's supposed to be covered. You can see it oozing out a little bit. And I like to gently press it down, and that evens everything out. So this shingle is stuck. And I'll go back over that in a minute. But now I got this one to do and this one. So I'll put that right above where they're gonna go. And these I take a little bit special care. Sometimes I'll lift up just a little bit, because what you're wanting to do is just seal where that shingle was. Just so you don't have any leaks. Now I wasn't having any leaks with this yet. Now, who knows? It could have been leaking in the attic a little bit and you're never gonna know. What you don't want to do is lift up too much, because then you're gonna cause a problem where all the other ones start getting loose. So that's my seal right there. I'll make a secondary. Just enough to get a little bit of the sealant up underneath. Alrighty. That one looks a little bit prettier than that one, but it all works the same. What I will do is put a little bit extra right here though, just because I like to see where it oozes out a little bit. And that's where the paper towels come in, and I'll show you. So I like to line it right back up where it was. And I like to see that line where it's starting to ooze up. That's why I put a little bit of extra on that one. This one's pretty even. And line it back up. That's why I wear gloves, because when you get a little bit of that on your finger, you can't get right back down off the roof easily to wash your hands. And the paper towels come in this next step. It makes this a little bit more difficult because it is windy today, so I'm having to hold on to everything that I've got. But usually what I'll do is just smooth that out just a little bit. What you just want to do is form a bond, kind of like the shingle was never ripped. So that looks pretty good. I may add just a little bit extra right there. That looks great. And then I'll come back to this one, which it was still attached right through here. So you don't see anything oozing out right here, but here's where it was ripped. And I'll just smooth it on out. Make sure that the shingle is stuck down pretty good. It needs just a little bit more right here. And that's the job. That was 3 shingles in a row. The rest of these are all stuck down. And what you want to look for is just signs of stress. And that's what led me to actually found this one flipped up completely. I'd already got on the roof, and just to see what was leaking on another side that I got over there. And I found these flipped up. So I wanted to fix these first, because these are always pretty easy to fix. And it don't have to be beautiful. It just has to keep the wind from ripping any more up. Because what'll happen is one will start flapping, and then they just you get a big chunk that just flies up. Pretty much wraps up this repair right here. And thanks for watching. And if you have any questions, once again, this is what I'm using: PL S30 polyurethane sealant roof and flashing.